Hello and welcome to the Discover series. I'm Monica Codavilla. This is part one of a 5-part series where we're going to be speaking to Diane Eales. Diane Eales is the co-founder and the formulator of the skincare range Beaucience. And in this episode, we're going to be finding out a little bit more about Diane Eales herself as the brainchild behind the brand. Tell me a bit more about your background.
Well, my background may come as a bit of a surprise to some people, and that is because I am actually a food technologist. I studied food technology, and working in the food industry, I wasn't really that happy. So because of the fact that when you study food tech, you do a lot of microbiology and you are able to go and get a position as a microbiologist, I got a position as a microbiologist and I went to work with Lane, which is in the cosmetic industry. Well, I fell in love, absolutely fell in love with cosmetic industry, the cosmetic products, the synergy between the cosmetic products and our amazing skins that we are given. So therefore, I decided I would go and study further, and I did my cosmetic science diploma, which was amazing to do. Following that, I started getting more involved in the packaging of the products and went and studied packaging technology. So basically, it was a journey. It was a journey following my passion, following what I love, and learning. And that is my background.
Wonderful. Thanks for sharing that with us. And what got you into natural skincare?
Well, there I have to answer science, because obviously as a formulator, you are exposed to many different raw materials. And it really was these natural raw materials and the synergy of the natural raw materials and how they work with the skin that fascinated me. I mean, you feed your skin natural food, it stands to reason that you will have natural healthy skin for a long time. So when I sort of looked at it, very often your more chemical type products, they're quick fixes. They work really quickly, but they are more of a quick fix. Whereas a natural product is much like going to gym, exercising every day. You can have very good long-term effects on the skin. So it was science that brought me into natural arena.
That's interesting to me. So in your experience, natural, if I'm understanding you correctly, natural would give us longer term benefits, and synthetic is very quick acting, but the effects may not be as long lasting.
Yes, obviously depending on which synthetics. I mean, you know, I can't speak for every one of them.
Yes.
But yes.
Look, I'm a huge proponent of natural skincare. I use natural skincare. I use the Beaucience range as well. And I saw massive differences in my skin when I was using synthetic options, or I didn't even know what they were. They were just off the shelves, you know, and moving over into products that I was finding in health shops. Natural skincare, huge difference to the quality of my skin, the moisture content of my skin. And what inspired you to create Beaucience?
I was working at a contract manufacturer and working with many different brands and developing a lot of different products. And, you know, all our suppliers, they come and they show us many raw materials. I mean, the innovation in cosmetics is phenomenal. It really is. And you look at all of these raw materials, you look at the clinical trials, and you look at what can actually be achieved. And as a cosmetic chemist, it actually becomes quite disheartening, because when you're creating for somebody else's brand, they've got their own philosophy. They know what they want, you know, much like when somebody's building a house, they want 3 rooms and you can't say to them, let's have 4. So, you know, their brand has got their philosophy. It has got its own constraints. There are time constraints, their cost constraints, their claim constraints. So you can't, as a formulator, use all these wonderful ingredients that you are shown. And me being me and being more of a creator, I couldn't let this lie. So a playground, if you might call it, I started to play and to work with these different raw materials and to just mix them and put them on trial. I mean, we must have done about 1,000 different trials, just taking natural raw materials and mixing them in different ratios and putting them into different bases and sending them out to clients and saying, just give us your feedback, you know. And it was phenomenal, the results that we got. Different ages, different areas in the country, so different climates gave us different results. And that was really fascinating. I was in my element, I honestly was. What happened is we landed up with quite a number of products that had nowhere to live. They had no home, you know. They were wonderful products. I then had user trialists saying, "Wow, but we want this product, and here we're making products and sending it out, you know, not selling it." So that is where Beaucience was born. Okay, let's launch these products, and it's where the name came from, Beauty Through Science.
I love that journey. It sounds like so much fun. That creative aspect of
it was fun. Yes, you know, I obviously used my family as well with the user trialists, and I'll never forget my sister-in-law. She's a wonderful person with 4 children, you know, and she says to me, "Diane, you send me all these potions. You're always making potions," and you know, I don't know, you know, I must thank her as well, because she really used to help me, you know, and always give me very, very positive feedback. And, you know, that is something when you are used and asked to trial for products, negative feedback is not negative, it's positive, because it actually gives the chemist something to work with, you know. And she was the one that said to me, "Diane, you know, honestly, my wrinkles are pretty much gone, and the fact that my pigmentation is clearing. You know, I've had 4 children, and my pigmentation is clearing." And I said to her, "But Bronwyn, no, this is not for pigmentation. You know, it wasn't developed for pigmentation." So, you know, and that lent us on to a different journey. You know, so yes, it was wonderful. It was
rewarding. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, well, thank you. I really enjoyed learning a bit more about your background and what got you into creating this brand, which we do see wonderful results from when we use it. And we look forward to having you back.
Thank you. Thank you. It's wonderful to talk to you.